Alrighty, folks. So we are live again. We're on the trail hunt to go to the Winnebago mental health uh, hidden cemetery that is not really out and about.
Unmarked graves.
And these are the unmarked graves. Um, and actually, we're kind of close to a Boy Scout camping area, right?
I think it was used for the less uh, violent um, people that were at the asylum. They don't want to believe it's used anymore.
Right.
Back in the day, they could swim in the lake.
That could be. But I also didn't they? I could have sworn that you could camp out here too if you're
Well,
in
I
Boy
think
Scouts.
so. Yeah, I think so. But I think it was used for both. Because
Could have been used for both. But yeah, we're just kind of doing a walk up. Just letting you guys see what's out here. As you can see, this road does get creepy as we go. So bear with me if my camera work. Again, I'm holding by hand. This is some of the facilities that are out here. You know, it's getting close to Halloween, so we gotta do this shit, you know? But potholes.
yep,
Yeah, so again, if you see me fall flat on my face, pothole.
we gotta go back.
What's that?
We gotta go back.
Took the wrong turn?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I don't want to walk through the woods because there's not a defined trail.
okay. So we're making our way back. But this is like the camping area for Boy Scouts, which coincidentally is close by to a mental facility, which is weird in itself.
I still think they would take the
Less
um,
unfortunate,
no,
or
the people who were in the asylum that were not um, necessarily dangerous, but maybe had mental illness or mentally
challenged.
like yeah, because a long time ago that's what they did. Um,
Probably for
if
tuberculosis.
you had a disability,
What?
snake.
Okay. Yeah, there was a snake.
If you had a shit, if you had a disability or some kind of problem, that's what they did with you. They put you away,
Yeah.
and you became a ward of the state. And I think they would take these type of individuals, and a lot of them were children,
Mm-hmm.
and that is something they would do. There was a play area, and they would take them, let them get in the lake. Obviously, that's not something they do today.
Well, who knows?
Well, we just don't put people in asylums anymore. When they have
Just like
disabilities.
anything wrong with them.
Right,
Now it's more defined and
right. So these people can't live in normal society.
right. So, but yeah, Marsha walked into a snake. If you heard scream on a playback. So I'm walking through the woods there. Hear that?
Yeah.
So we do have K2s with us. We have recorders with us. Um, right now we're just kind of walking, find a hidden cemetery, and hopefully no one is around. Pothole. And Maybe we can get an investigation on, hopefully, for a little bit. See what we get out of it. So, it's a
squirrel.
Sure.
Yes, I saw it.
Okay. We got squirrels.
Oh.
No.
And there are people there.
Yep.
They're like walking on it.
And not supposed to. Yeah. Anyway, we got people. But if you keep walking this way, you end up to the mental facility. But here we are.
I believe those are just kids.
This is the hidden cemetery of the Winnebago.
Did you pretend with the cops and make them leave?
No. They can be here. It's fine. But this is the hidden cemetery. God, I felt like it was a lot longer of a walk last time.
Because it was worse. I think there was a lot more trees and stuff.
I'll take you up here so you guys can read that sign. Now, like it stated, is from 18.
Shall I make noise? Shall I make noise?
You can make noise as much as you want. We got Spear Talker going right now.
June 16th, 1873 to October 17th, 1972.
So that's how old this cemetery is.
And this is the dedication sign.
Yep, this is the dedication stone like she mentioned. And I'll get up a little closer so you can read that.
The cemetery inters nearly 870 persons, including patients and infants born to hospitalized women. Some of the interred were military veterans dating back to the Civil War.
So that's the stone right there.
Don't mess with me, it says.
And Spirit Talker says, don't mess with me, which we got people out on the grounds. So I guess if they're able, we're able. This is kind of the entrance. Like I said, this is just one big, wide open spot. Like I said, this is where people are just buried. No headstones, no markers, no nothing. Just a wide open spot. Huh? Oh. Just kind of funky. I'm going to walk around. You want to walk with me?
Sure.
Okay.
Were you wealthy and you were buried here?
Did you have a sickness that just made you lose your money?
Were you a soldier?
So basically, Spirit Talker, can you give me a number of how many persons are buried out here? Attractive, okay.
Yeah, Darren's pretty cute. You think Darren's cute?
Hey, thanks.
that those military dudes over there?
Must be. Well, I got a Facebook user on here. Doesn't give a name. Yeah.
Why aren't there any headstones there?
This is a cemetery that MHI you want to go by, or WMHI, right? Yeah, WMHI right now. They don't want people to really know much about this cemetery area. It's like I said, it's from the 1800s, and back then they really didn't have cemeteries to put these people. If you go back in the records and look at the Winnebago Mental Health Institute, it will show you it was actually called a different name. It was originally the Northern Insane Asylum, is what it went by in the 1800s. So, my wife over there, she's actually walking around with Spirit Talker right now. So, and like I said, if you go back early in this video, I went up to the stone where it stated how many bodies are buried here. So there's quite a bit that is actually underneath us right now. So, not gonna lie, it's kind of creepy, and we're basically walking on top of bodies right now. There's no headstones or markers, so it's quite interesting out here. Thank goodness it's a nice day out. So, but this is the view of the hidden cemetery. How's Spirit Talker going?
Interesting. Mentioned the trees and worry. And then I got a name Sue. Is that a teddy bear right there?
Right here?
Uh-huh.
Yep. So we just found a teddy bear out here.
Josh. I'm getting Josh.
Okay. So is this teddy bear for Josh? Are you feeling that this is the spot where Josh is buried? But it is creepy. Like I said, I mean, all this and you come back to this. So obviously it's a peace offering.
Yeah. Because there were children here.
Yeah.
It was a leaf.
What did it say?
Nothing yet. Guest.
Okay. There you go.
Very sad situation there. Thanks for sharing the video of this. I'm not sure why Facebook blocks my name, but this is Chris. Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris. Yeah, it is a sad situation. Well, my wife reads the comments better than I do, so. Anyhow, but yeah, this is a sad situation really out here. I'm surprised that they really don't block it off more. Besides the fence here, so maybe I guess for daytime people walking out here, they let the gate down. Her. Who is her? In a little bit, we'll get actually, I'll get the K2 out. Make sure that's away from your phone.
For the spirits that are here, we don't mean to offend.
Yep, we're not here to offend you. We're just here to show you respect that we're here and let people know that you are out here and said that you are unmarked and have no headstones out here. But like I said, this is
I was a witch.
you were a witch. Okay, that's interesting.
Is that what they thought you were? Is that why you were in here? Or is that why you were in the asylum?
So you just got I am a witch on Spirit Talker.
It's hard to see,
Yeah,
but it's lighting up.
lighting up by itself.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we got K2 hits big time. Here, actually, I'll carry the
Here,
Spirit
you
Talker.
carry that.
I got the Spirit Talker. She's got the K2. So it's lighting up pretty good. I can't, obviously, with my video footage here, I can't show you the K2 very well because it sets off the K2. But we'll photos. Yep.
I did take a lot of photos.
So Marsha did take a lot of photos, and it just came up photos on the Spirit Talker. But this is another round view of this cemetery. Maybe we'll sit down and we'll do an EVP session because I did bring a digital voice recorder with me. So we'll see what kind of stuff we get out of that. I don't know if I would dare myself to walk up to the facility. You know what I mean?
Well,
the children are listening.
Children are listening, it says. Can you give us the name of some of the children, please? A lot of potholes in here. This would be probably pretty incredible to investigate at night. Again, for those of you who are just joining late, we are at the Winnebago Mental Facilities hidden cemetery that no one really knows about too much of, besides Riverside, which I was a week ago. Meeting. It says meeting. Are we to be meeting the children?
this must be one of the markers.
We just land upon one of the markers here.
788.
788.
So grade 788.
So that was interesting. We just came upon a marker.
Oh, I didn't even check the page.
See what the K2 comes up with. Wrong. It says wrong.
Is it wrong that we're here?
Is that what you just mean by wrong? This is the close-up of the marker. Anything on the K2?
No.
Okay. So this whole thing is fact.
What was it?
It said fact. It said wrong.
Fact.
So are we wrong about that marker? Is it not 700 and what was it?
788.
788? Is that the wrong?
Another one.
Oh,
Well, it's concrete, I think. Or is it? Yeah. I can't make out the number though. It's another one.
So here's another marker that we came across. You can't really make it out too much.
Oh, I'm getting hits right here.
Oh, wait, no, well, that's because my phone probably went away now.
But that was over here.
Yeah, my phone sets it off because I'm on video. Star. What's the significance of a star? Find one. Get another marker here.
Yeah, it's either they rubbed. You're standing on one. Either they've rubbed.
Now you're gonna K2 is gonna get hit because I'm pointing at it.
That says 150. Looks like 157. And then there's one right here.
Kevin.
And then yeah.
Kevin.
So technically they're marked, but they're not marked. Like
They're marked but not marked.
it's just numbered.
Yep.
Yeah, they're all through here.
Yep. So you see all these little divots. This is all the markings. All right in a row here. So technically, like I said, we're walking concerned. So it's concerned for us. Another stone here. Marker. Yeah, so each marker is about 4 feet apart, she said. And obviously, the grass is uh, growing really like right on top of the marker, so you can't see them. So it makes it a little bit harder. But yeah, this is the cemetery. So you kind of wonder, like I said, like what's gonna happen. What kind of EVPs will we get out here? I'm still around. It says Spirit Talker says I'm still around. Huh? So here's the entrance. But as more we get out here, the more we're seeing the markers. So they are marked. It's just no headstones. So anything over here? Okay. So this is just a pole up in the middle portion of it. Weak. Who's weak? Can you tell me who's weak? Or is it the weak that's out here? Here. I'm going to take the phone back. It'd probably be better for the K2 at night. So basically what we'll do right now is I'll get my digital voice recorder out and we'll see what we can get out of that. Okay. All right, we got digital voice recorder going. We are at the Winnebago Mental Health Institute hidden cemetery, not in the public eye. Please what? Where you're walking? Anyhow, There's quite a few bodies in here that are buried. And can you give me some names of who's out here, please? Can you give me an age? What about a year? Can you tell me what year you died? Like I said, this is like the entrance. Hate. Okay. What did you hate? Did you have a bunch of hate? That's why you were admitted to the facility? What kind of mental illness mental illness did you have? I gotta set the recorder down. Oh. All right, now we're foot level. Frank? Frank, are you out here? What put you out here, Frank? What kind of illness did you have? Were you in the military? False. Okay. So, why were you out here, Frank? Again, I'm just panning around. That way, y'all can see how big this cemetery is. That we did find. What did it say? Never. Okay. Never what, Frank? Can you tell me never what? You didn't have an illness. You weren't in the military. You were just out here. Did you work for the facility? So obviously, you can see it's a very big field. Was it 758 bodies out here? 870. I'm sorry, 870 bodies are buried out here. Yes, it's pretty awful that they just leave you be out here. You think a family member would come by and say, "Hey, he belongs or she belongs somewhere else. They're important. You know, they were alive. They existed." Lake. Oh, why don't you come out here with that? Sitting on a rock. Sorry, my hands are getting tired. That's why it's shaking. So sorry about that. No, this cemetery is located in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. So Like I said, this is hidden from away from everything. Uh, the city doesn't mention it.
Says we're hiding.
We're hiding. Well, I don't know. I'm out in the open, so I'm not really hiding. Or you're saying you're hiding from us. So yeah, this is not mentioned in the public whatsoever. Uh, so basically, Oshkosh doesn't want you to know it's here. And I'm sure they're ashamed that they have a cemetery out here with 870 bodies not accounted for.
They actually are on the dedication stone.
Mm-hmm.
It says they do have the names, but they are keeping them confidential for.
Am I on video?
Yes,
Am I on video?
you are on video. You are on video. So they do apparently have the names, but just not wanting to release them.
You can call. You have to call and request information.
Okay. But still, I mean, they don't have headstones out here. It's just markers. That's just wrong. You know, how many bodies are buried on top of each other? That's the thing.
Oh, it's pretty big.
It's big, yeah, but it's still not big enough for 870 bodies. Unless you're burying them one on top of each other. And just think of Riverside, how big Riverside is. You know.
God.
God.
Well, you have to wonder, did they bury them in,
Are they in caskets or are they just
wrapped up?
Wrapped up?
I don't know.
You know, put in the
back in the
ground.
day, people, they have money to put them in a casket, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna turn the K
K2 off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just turn that off.
It's
too bright out.
It's too bright out. It's
But it's like I said, this is an interesting spot. It's not talked about enough.
Children around you.
That's cool. Children are around us.
Can you give us your names, children?
What games do you like to play? Back in the day, I'm sure there was interesting games that you like to play. I'm sure hide and seek was one of them.
Did you swim in the lake?
Hopefully, I get some voices on this recorder. We are watching ourselves.
Watch yourself here. Should we be worried?
You think someone's going to attack us here? Can you give us a name by a marker if it's yours?
Hear us whisper.
Far away, whisper as much as you like. I got a digital voice recorder right next to me. You can whisper right into that.
Can you tell us what you're whispering? We can't hear you.
There's my recorder. Just sitting on the grass. Just so you know it's moving, it's going. My wife is using in case I didn't mention, my wife is using an app on her phone, which is called Spirit Talker. It is one of the most accurate apps I have ever used. For every location I've been to, it has not let me down. So if you're interested in that, it's available for iOS and Android. It's about $4. So, pretty cheap app. I mean, I do have Necrophonics and Spiritus on here, but I really don't use it because I don't like the white noise. So, but
says I'm going to leave.
You're going to leave? Why is that? Why do you want to leave? Let's sit here and have a conversation. I'm curious of what illness you had or what disease did you have that caused you to go to the asylum. Did you go crazy? Were you schizophrenic? Did any of you have tuberculosis? I'm just keep panning. Sorry.
Forgive me.
Forgive you for what? You didn't do anything wrong. It's just life. Things happen. At some point in life, we all have issues. Should have brought my sunglasses.
Just turn around. Oh, never mind.
I'm an angel.
You're an angel. Well, that's cool. Did you go far? What places have you been? Or are you an angel for this cemetery out here? Do you keep an eye on this cemetery? I just keep panning, just in case if something happens to walk across or in front of my camera. So, don't mean to be a boring video, but that's what I'm doing.
Ball.
Ball. Is there a ball out here? I didn't see no ball, did you?
No.
Okay.
Did you play with those? Did you play with balls? Toy balls?
I was going to say, that didn't sound very good on live. Well, 5 more minutes. We're going to keep it alive and then we'll shut her down.
Let us know if there's anything you want to say.
Yep. Do you like us being here? Do you want us to leave? Do you want us to bring us? Do you want us to bring anything for you?
Contact.
Contact? Yeah, that'd be cool to get contact with you. I have a recorder sitting on the grass. You can come over and shout in it, say whatever you want in it. That's what we look for. Look for your story. Not sure what that noise is in the background.
That's a car.
Car. Okay.
Can you make a leave drop between us?
Hiding.
Still hiding, huh?
You don't have to hide. We're not bad people.
Make a leave drop between me and Darren. Here comes the police.
Oh, gotta go.
Yep. Oh, they're stopping.